Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Lee and I come from Bukit Mertajam, Penang. At this time now, I'm staying in Kluang, Johor. So welcome everyone to my new series in YouTube channel, still based on this book, which many of you bought. Many students, adults and housewives bought this book, and actually, as I had promised before, I would complete this book, meaning to say I will do every single page and every question in my YouTube channel with you as lessons. So I actually uploaded about no less than 60 videos, 60, because some of the lessons required more than one video. Some I had to do around 5 or 6 videos for one lesson. Of course, I finally finished all 38 chapters because, as I told you, all these 38 chapters, you must know, it does not matter whether you are in level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to do all this in level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All this you must do. And harder and harder. The questions become harder and harder, more and more challenging. So in level 1 itself, I have a complete 38 lesson book, and I completed this book, every question in this book during my last recording, and now I'm back with another series of new recording where I will focus on doing revision of all the 38 lessons here, but the questions are not the same as this book. You cannot find the questions here in this book. You cannot find. So of course it's more challenging in that aspect, whereby you can actually have a chance to watch my videos and do this whole book, and then again watch the new set of videos coming now, and learning new things, new questions. Exercises are the same, the lessons are the same. Tenses, adjectives, adverbs, positive and negative statements, question tags, punctuation, they are still the same. The topics are the same, but the questions are not the same. And for this new series, I give homework. So that means you follow my lesson and I give you homework. And then the new lesson, I will discuss the answers with you as correction. Then you can really know you have got how many correct, or if you have any wrong, I'm sure you will understand by then. Alright? And we are now at this Dr. Lee's method revision. We are still basing on the grammar challenge 38 days. Okay, so the questions are totally different. You have a chance to learn new things, new questions. Okay, and of course, when I finish this book, I stop for a few weeks to enable all the students who bought this book to have time to finish all the questions and to watch and rewatch my videos. And then now I have a new series, okay, where for every chapter and every exercise in this book, I repeat the whole book. But the questions are not the same, they are different. So today we are at the last part of lesson 2, countable and uncountable nouns, the last exercise, and then we will be going to lesson 3. And before I start the new lesson, you have this homework which I gave you before this. So let me do this correction with you first before we do the new lesson, alright? So the last exercise, I ask you to fill in the blanks with a few or a little. A few means you can count. A little means you cannot count. So water you cannot count, so a little water. But crocodiles, yes, you can count. So you say a few crocodiles. Children, you can count. 1 child, 2 children, 3 children. So a few children. Porridge, of course, you cannot count. I should say food usually is uncountable. A little porridge. Lorries, yes, you can count. Juice, fruit juice, apple juice, you cannot count. So a little juice. Jam, for you to put on your bread, of course you cannot count. So a little jam. But socks and shoes, yes, you can count. So a few socks. A few parks. A park is a place where you go and play. You can count. So a few parks. A little butter. Butter for you to put on your bread. Of course you cannot count. Okay? And for today we are at the last part of countable and uncountable nouns. Some and any. So you are now going to fill in the blanks with some or any. So some is very good, because some you can use for countable and you can also use for uncountable nouns. Any we usually use for questions or negative. Like this one with an apostrophe T. So you use any. So I only have done 4 for you due to a lack of space. Some teachers are teaching in the classrooms. Teachers, you can count, isn't it? 1 teacher, 2 teachers, so we use some. I drink some water because I am thirsty. Water is uncountable, but you can use some. But if it is a question, then we don't use some, we use any. Are there any books in your bag? Or there aren't any pens on the table? An apostrophe T, so you use any. Alright, so having done this, these are the questions I have set for you for your homework. Alright, so please try the questions at home, and the next video I will give you the answers and I will discuss with you the answers. So fill in the blanks with some or any. I don't have any pencils or some pencils in my pencil case. So what is the answer? And why? There are some or any ducks in the pond. There is tomato sauce in the bottle. So ducks, any or some. This sentence. This one, some or any. There aren't fruits in the basket. Some or any. Which is the correct answer? Is there milk in the glass? Is it some or any? Fill in. There isn't tea in the cup. Is it some or is it any? Irene has skirts in her house. Some or any? You think about it. Mother puts sugar in the coffee. Some sugar or any sugar? What is the correct answer? Which is the correct answer? Are there chairs in the hall? Is it any or some? Girls are dancing on the stage. Do you use some or do you use any? You have to think about it. Okay? Bearing in mind that we use some for countable as well as uncountable nouns. We use any like some goats, some water. We use any when it is a question or when there is an apostrophe T, which means the negative form of the sentence. Alright, so I have done this whole thing. The questions are not the same as the questions in this book, but the topics are the same. I'm now at the second topic, and the next topic I follow here, proper nouns, but the questions are not the same. So you realize that in order to be well-versed or to be good in grammar, you need all these nouns, adjectives, pronouns, conjunctions, prepositions, forms of the verb, tenses, you know, adjectives, adverbs, short form statements and questions, and so on. So I'm actually following here. But the questions are different. The questions are not the same. Alright, so that's all for today. And remember, we are now at Dr. Lee's method revision part. We are doing all the syllabus according to Grammar Challenge 38 days. And I'm opening an online class on the 2nd of November until the 14th of December, 7 weeks. Every Monday from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., 1.5 hours. If you want to join, you have to register now because the last day of registration is 31 October 2020 and you have to register now. If you want, go ahead and register now. During the online class, you will have an interaction and communication with me, and if time allows us, you can ask me questions as well, and we can see each other. At the same time, I will give you exercises to do, but the exercises I give you in the online class are all 38 lessons mixed together in one. All kinds of exercises will come up. 38 lessons all in one. But now I'm doing 1-1-1-1, following the lesson. In the online class, all the lessons will be in one. Okay, all 38 lessons will be in. Then you can really know how good you are. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to join my online class, remember to WhatsApp me. Goodbye. Remember to give me a like, share and subscribe. Until we meet again in the next video. Goodbye.